I put it in there if you want to listen to it. I prepare music for all of my sessions, so if you want to hear what I intended, then you can, but if not, that's okay.
This will be the one rare time that I actually put on music. Oh my god. Let me double check that I can hear it.
This song that you're going to be hearing a bit until you don't anymore, and then you're going to get a large variety of songs. Let me go ahead and do that.
Me when multi-class. Ayo.
You love multi-classing.
I do.
Hey, Declan.
Dude.
Oh my god.
Did Declan mention?
Yeah, we have a Declan.
Oh my god,
Push
Declan
that
mentioned?
ginger down the stairs.
What is it with you pushing gingers downstairs? Are you like
It's with pushing this ginger down the stairs.
No, I think you're a gingerphobe, actually.
I don't know about that. I think gingers are cool.
What?
But I committed
to
a bit. I committed to a bit. I have the picture. Oh my god, we're getting blown up. We're getting blown up.
I've seen the picture. I've seen the picture.
Hi, Bard.
Hi, Bard. How are you?
Oh, it is called gingerphobia.
I played that. Wasn't where I wanted the stream to go, but you know, gingerphobia is a real issue in 2026, okay, Dos?
Yeah.
It's a real thing, and we need to be bringing awareness to it.
Just
Okay?
pennies a day. You two can sponsor a ginger.
Infinite money, Declan.
Hopefully,
Infinite amounts of money.
Hopefully Zach will show up.
You best have it prepared.
We can hope.
We can hope.
I like how I have a comma in my name of the stream, and everyone else has the
Oh.
little
Red, you just fixed that.
That is a good point. Yeah, I woke up and had to make this very, very quickly. That would explain why I did that
I'm
on
actually
accident.
the secret second DM for this one shot. Trust.
There we go.
Am I hot micing? What's happening?
What dice? I didn't do anything, Declan, and I love the dice that you gave me. I think they're awesome. I'm saying that we should sponsor those who struggle with their gingerness. You know, it's really hard for some people out here in the world. The sun is not your friend. People who like South Park are not your friend. Like this, it's a hard existence, and I think we should give ginger support.
Yeah,
Try to
this
be nice.
is true.
Come on.
Who's struggling? Ain't me.
It's okay to admit that you're struggling with your lack of soul. It's okay, Declan.
Lack of soul? That's not till tomorrow. What?
Lack of love.
I don't run that campaign till tomorrow.
A day early.
A day early.
Lack of love will always break my heart. I wish it will break my heart.
It will break your heart. It's so sad. Okay. I think... No, you will not put me in the pickle jar. I think I am ready to get us going. So... You all... How have you met each other? Let me think. I think that'll be something we go over in a moment together, but I will describe what you all see. For one reason or another, which we will explore, you all find yourselves on the top of a set of steps leading to a great, great building. Very, very luxurious from the outside alone. There are lights inside. You can already hear some people talking through the grand double doors. There are two servants waiting, opening the doors to usher you inside. I am going to put Thistle down here with you all, though we will see how important he ends up being. As he will say, all right. So, now that we are here, we all know the plan, yes? No, we don't. Okay, understood. He'll look around at everyone. And there is actually a reason why you are here. Some time ago, this building popped up. Somebody wanted to run some kind of party, create some kind of venue, one to rival the Garden of Glass in Dacia. Most details about it are unknown, except for the fact that it was extraordinarily unnatural. For you, Irith, and likely Thistledown, there is a aspect of this that reeks of Fey magic. After talking to Thistledown, Irith, you got the inclination that maybe there was a hag involved in this. Which meant it probably needs to be stopped. So, I will ask, as you all walk in one by one, Irith, please describe your character for me.
Iris is small. She's only 4'11". Her hair, it's a copper rose hue, except for a streak of lavender. It's warm and impossibly soft looking, and it seems to fall in gentle ways past her shoulders, loosely braided in places as if arranged with casual care. In its natural state, however, her hair reaches the floor, a living cascade that would trail after her were it not for the subtle magic forever at work around it. Her eyes are an amber brown with a subtle glow in the night, and her ears are unmistakable. Elongated, elegantly pointed, and they're marking her as something other than human. She does not hide them, however. Simple earrings adorn them instead, framing, rather than disguising, what she is.
Absolutely. You walk in. This is a masquerade, after all. I imagine you are wearing a mask of sorts.
She has one of those masks that are on a stick that she kind of holds up in front of her face.
Absolutely.
Something that adds to her the mystery of who she is, but with the very subtle, I could take this away at any point.
Absolutely. The doors will open, the ballroom more visible, people cavorting about. Let's see. Odds you, evens you. Odds you. Jamie. Atlas, please describe Jamie for me.
Jamie, whose full name is Jamarek Percival Einar, is a very unique half-orc. He was raised away from other orcs. He was raised in a large city, and worked as a bard, and then against his will as a mercenary, which left him with an unfortunate injury, resulting in his left arm being completely replaced by somewhat of an arcane prosthetic. He's about 6 feet tall, with very deep black hair, very rich blood red eyes, wearing a very golden ornate mask today that has vaguely draconic inspiration, with sort of scales running up the nose bridge. He's decked out in the finest clothes he could acquire in time for this event. Very fanciful suit with lots of ruffles and lace, embroidery all down the sleeves. And he walks with a very kind of dangerous confidence.
Absolutely. You are here, but why are you here? Why are you a part of this group that is investigating the unnatural nature of this masquerading event?
Jamie was the apprentice bard, later becoming the main bard for a very rich family. but ended up being framed for a theft that he did not commit, which was the result of which was him being forcibly enlisted into the family's mercenary branch. And since then, since his injury, where he lost his arm, he's been discharged from that service, and he needs to make money somehow, so he's taking whatever job is available that fits his skill set. And if there's two things that Jamie can do, it is talk and sneak.
Absolutely. Some favors from powerful figures. You get the idea that Thistledown knows someone rather important, though the details seem a bit sparse. But someone important can get you something important and useful. Which leaves Vortex. You were the last to enter. Please describe your character for me.
Mansara is average height, which is a little bit short for an elf. She's a ginger. Shout out Declan. With this sort of long reddish orangish hair that she usually keeps in braids, but she's pinned up a little bit messily to attempt to look fancy, but she seems to be falling short of it. She's wearing sort of the nicest dress she can get her hands on. She's trying to look presentable. It's clear she doesn't really know how. Her dress looks a little bit out of date, a little bit out of fashion, a little bit musty. But she's put herself together in a way that is acceptable. And she's mostly here because because she follows an entity called the Sunrider, which asks her to eliminate darkness and evil wherever she may find it, and hearing that there might be something unkind at this specific area has called her by her own devotion and her own meditation to seek it out and see if she can put a stop to it.
Absolutely. And sure enough, just looking at this place with that sort of entity guiding you, there is evil here. It's hard to see, but it is here, like a fog, washing over everything. Which is difficult to see considering how beautiful this place is. The main doors are opened up by two luxurious dressed servants, all in greenery and petal-like designs, giving way to a massive ballroom with tables and chairs set up holding veritable bounties of food. Lining the walls are large windows with beautiful and overly large flora, both in front and behind the windows outside. They sway slowly but steadily, as if they were conscious. Hanging from the ceiling and walls are thorny vines that beautifully drape and frame the massive room. Several people, all in fanciful flowery clothing, cavort with one another, a pompous energy filling the room. On the center point of the ballroom, on each side, are sets of stairs that lead upwards towards an indoor balcony where others speak. Vines similar to those on the walls hang from the balcony's railings. Underneath the stairs, however, are some curtains, large enough to clearly be hiding something. You all enter into this massive ballroom. I will go ahead and send you all... I have a map for you, but not for this part. However, I will show you what this place looks like. If I can find it.
I ate it.
There we go.
Was it tasty?
It was so tasty.
There you are. The stream doesn't get to see it yet.
Oh, I don't see it yet.
Yeah, I don't get to see it either.
When it eventually loads. It's in the, what's it called? Discord.
That
would help. You all have entered just below, on the level below that piano.
Ooh, pretty.
Yeah.
Big shiny tree.
Big
Ooh.
shiny tree.
Why's it Christmas in here?
I eat it. Nom, 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 nom.
Now,
Why is it shaped like a brain?
the tree?
Hey.
No, the pink floor.
Oh, I guess it is kind of shaped like a brain. I genuinely didn't notice that.
No, you know what this reminds me
Just
of?
planning it.
Baldur's Gate 3. That's kind of.
Uh-oh.
Yep, it's a mind flare. You've seen through my ruse.
Darn.
Well, you know that something is going on here, but you don't know what. It would be best to get down to it before something terrible happens. Thistledown will immediately break off from you all and say, I'm going to partake in the fineries, make sure that there's no spies hanging out near the food, and is going to be over there until Zach shows up.
Is this like corner time?
Corner time? Remind
You're
me
being
what that
stuck
means.
at the corner.
Oh, yeah, pretty much.
Quarter time. Like time out. Quarter time.
So, I will open up to you. This is an interesting style of one-shot. Typically, I'm a bit more pushy in which direction you will go, and I will eventually. But for the time being, you can talk to people, you can investigate, you can do whatever you wish. I leave the floor open to you.
I realized I was a fool and did not update you that I meant to swap out a spell, so I'm just gonna real quick
Go ahead and do
swap
it
something.
now. Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
Actually, tell me what it is, because I think you would have to
Actually,
load
wait, no, I
everything
can't
up
do it.
and
Never
yeah.
mind. I already have everything loaded. I apparently can get that spell.
Which one is
So,
it?
It's fine. Shadowblade. I was like, oh, he should really have Shadowblade. Can't get it.
Wow, yeah, you can't. You have to be a sorcerer.
I
There
was
you go.
like, God damn it! Bards can take Shadowblade. Damn it! That explains why I didn't take it before. Anyway.
Yeah.
Never mind.
I realize I will open you up a little bit. I have prepared some of the many people that are here today. There appear to be a few people of particular interest. Actually, we'll start with a roll. Go ahead and roll me a perception check. Each of you.
Oh. Not me not finding it. Oh, there it is.
I
It's
believe
only
in you.
alphabetical.
19, 16, 16. Perfect. Yeah, I mean, I think that's pretty good all around. Each of you can clock a couple people that are sort of standing out, whether they are the center of attention or they simply look very eye-catching. You will see a small old gnome woman who's wearing easily the most expensive clothing here. She seems very used to something like this. There is a large, boisterous furbolg who seems a little out of place in a gathering as elegant as this, but people seem to love him. As he is loudly, boisterously yelling out to everybody about how much fun they're having. There is a very, I don't know how to put this, typical looking noble, a human wearing a black tuxedo and a top hat with a handlebar mustache. He looks like the fakest person you've ever met in your life. There is an elf who's wearing the most floral clothing out of anyone here. Her attire almost literally looking like a gown of leaves. She has a crown with antlers extending upwards. And lastly is the one that all of you notice no matter what. There is someone who is bouncing around between the different groups, an older human woman, and someone who you will recognize, taking some brief investigations before coming here, as the host of the party. Her name, which you will all know, is Morgan Jinrabi. Which I will actually put right there. Yeah.
noting that for future, so I don't forget who we have.
I appreciate it. And yeah, that's kind of it. If you want to talk to any of them, you may. If you want to not and investigate, you may. This ball is your oyster.
I don't like oysters.
Okay, this ball's like I don't know, like a surprise sandwich
Like a Dr.
that
Pepper.
you look into.
This ball is your Dr. Pepper, Atlas.
For you specifically, Atlas, it's a Red Bull, but I tore the label off.
Joke's on you, I haven't been drinking Red Bulls during sessions for like a year.
What?
Yeah.
You're like, this is used to me. Oh, whoa.
I've been drinking copious amounts of Dr. Pepper instead.
I see.
This is true.
Finished a 2-liter the other day.
Oh my god, of course you did.
Not in one sitting, in two sittings, but you know.
Oh my god. Then Sarah will talk to the gnome woman. I'm staring this. We're going.
We're going.
Vroom vroom.
You will walk up to the gnome woman as a few people are already speaking with her. You will hear they will start I think one of them will just be like, do you really think that this is going to rival a place like that? And she will say, oh, no, of course. Things always become outdated eventually. It's good for some flavor, I would say. She'll turn, seeing you coming. Oh. She'll look you up and down from the way you described your dress earlier. Are you wishing to speak to me?
Yes, I am not typical of these sorts of things. You seem to be well versed. I was wondering if you could tell me what to expect.
Of course, dear. Always good to usher in the new generation to these types of things. Manners are seldom kept these days. Well, first things first, I'll give you a pass, but make sure you're more precise in who you choose to talk to. These events are social gatherings, after all. Connections are important. It would be bad to burn bridges before they're even built.
Of course. Am I not being precise right now? I have not spoken to anybody else, and you seem like the person to talk to. Am I wrong?
She looks around. She smiles. I suppose you're right. I dare say I must have misjudged you. Well, the other important thing you must do is keep an eye on who else you are cavorting with. People will try to talk to you, especially if you are as important as you look. So, make sure to avoid any, I don't know how to put it. Anyone that doesn't seem that on the level, so to speak. Like, what was it? There were a few gentlemen I saw earlier running about. I think they ran upstairs. Shady people, I tell you, couldn't even come wearing proper attire. I don't know how they got invited.
Oh, truly surprising. Yes, shady well, there are so many people to see. I do not really know what makes them shady, I admit. What is... Well, it seems as though you have been to many places like this, yes?
Oh, yes, my whole life, dear. Every single year I try to go to at least 5 of these gatherings. It's good to get out.
What brings you to this one, then?
I mean, the Garden of Glass in Dacia is so reputable. To see someone attempt to take the throne, well, that is an attempt I would like to see for myself.
Yes. And is it comparable? Do you know?
She turns away, thinking for a moment. Perhaps. The Garden of Glass is wonderful because of the majesty and the nobility that find their way there. This gathering is... it is its first. You're not going to get as many good people. But the garden, promised as it is lively, is wonderful. The flora is beautiful, nothing like I've ever seen, not even in the garden. It's one thing to have glass statues, it's another thing to have the plants almost alive. The way that they move, it's hypnotizing. I quite like it.
Well, you said to use proper manners. I should introduce myself, yes? I am Mansara.
Mansara, wonderful to meet you. You may call me Marguerite.
Marguerite, you are very nice and very kind to introduce me to... And she like sort of waves her hand around to all of this.
Yes, well, somebody's got to do it, How did you find your way in here? I haven't heard of you nor your family.
Well, I have curiosity, similar to you, to hear of such a place. There is so much to see everywhere, and as I have said, I have never had the opportunity. And to find something so close, why not look around, see the flora and the odd people running up the stairs?
Very well. Well, it was a pleasure to meet you, Mansara. If you do go looking into those hooligans, just be careful you aren't seen. It's terrible for the reputation.
I will keep that in mind. Yes, I wish to have a very good reputation.
Absolutely. While Mansara was talking to them, I looked to Irith and Jamie.
Jamie's eating.
All right, you're over there eating with Thistledown.
Yeah, honestly, Jamie is going around, seeing all the waiters going around with past hors d'oeuvres. Jamie's grabbed 3 little sliders and stacked them on top of one another. And honestly, I think Jamie is gonna make a beeline to wherever the musicians are.
Oh, absolutely. There are a group of musicians in the top left, sort of northwestern part of the room, that are playing very, very standard stuff. They're making particular use of strings in this case. They will see you approach, but they will not necessarily stop. I think as you're getting closer, I think someone's going to intercept you. I think as you're sort of making a walk towards them, you will see somebody step out in front of you. That's Morgan. Who will say, "Oh, hello there. Are you enjoying the fineries?"
Yeah, I'm definitely enjoying the fineries. It is quite a party, and I do very much approve of the food as well.
Oh, yes, top-notch. I imagine freshly grown, freshly baked, and cooked. We have the finest that you can possibly find at this side of the world.
Yeah, Jamie still just has those stacked up sliders, just cradled against his chest. Oh yeah. You can really taste the fresh.
Right. Say, I don't remember, what was your family's name again?
Einar.
Einar. There's a moment where she thinks. You can roll me an insight check really quick.
Love insight checks. Even insight isn't my best skill right now. Oh, that was almost 20.
An 8. She seems lost in thought for a moment, and you can't really discern why, and eventually she'll go, "Right, Einar. Yes, I remember. Well, it's wonderful to have a representative of the Einar name here tonight. Oh, so tell me, do you enjoy it. The ball, the dance, the music, the food, obviously.
Yeah,
flora.
the music especially. I play a bit myself.
Oh, truly?
Yeah, no, I play a few instruments.
Ah, well, it is good to have both talent and reputation, I do say. Well, don't let me stop you. I just wanted to check in, see how things were doing.
Yeah, of course, and thank you for your most gracious hospitality.
Oh, it is nothing. I am desperately excited to have you all here tonight.
Jamie very much files away that stress on desperate.
Absolutely. You can walk up to the musicians. I imagine you wanted to do something with them. I will cut back to that in a moment, but for now, Irith. What are you doing?
Iris is making her way kind of like around almost the outskirts of the ballroom. She's grabbing like drinks from trays. She's giving them a little sniff before putting them back on the tray.
Mm-hmm.
And she every time she sniffs one, she's like, no, I think, damn it, where do they put all the stronger drinks? And so she's kind of walking around. Champagne is not going to get her through the night, okay? And she's making her way around, trying to find a stronger drink.
Absolutely.
She
I think
she will settle for something.
I
But
think I will push you towards a specific individual then. You will see, trying to look for stronger drinks, that large, boisterous, furbolg man. He appears to be, tipsy would be a bit of an understatement. And you can even see him holding, like, I think, like, literally just, like, a thing of ale. Like, he is not really playing into the very refined and elegant nature of the rest of the party. But people love him. If you wanted to go talk to him, I imagine he has some things.
Iris approaches him. She kind of like picks up her skirts slightly as she walks.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, you look like you're the life of the party.
Immediately he will turn to you with like 10 other people like surrounding him and say, "Oh, yes, well, I try to be. Oh, who are you? I have not seen you. You must have shown up recently."
Oh, yes, something like that.
Oh, better late than never. That's what I say, yes.
As long as all the good alcohol hasn't been taken by yourself first.
No. Please.
Honestly, it seems like with parties like this, the more dignified they seem to be, which I am for certain am not.
You, me, we understand each other, I think. Here.
Well,
He'll pass you
you don't get
a
to be
mug.
a tavern keep without understanding anything, and she'll take it.
A tavern keeper. Somebody knows their drinks. This is good, yes. Tell me, how is this? As you take the mug from him.
She gives it a sniff and she nods in approval. Well, it smells certainly a lot stronger than whatever they've got going on tonight. Honestly, who is their stockist? It's very weak.
I am in touch with some things, but for a moment, come here.
She'll lean in a little closer.
He will say, "I am the one who supplied all of the alcohol. It is small ploy, you see."
A small ploy, you say? Well, an incentive for them to drink more.
You understand. One cannot make money without a bit of market manipulation, yes?
Dodging everything. Yeah, I respect that. I respect that.
Well, how long do you plan on staying then?
Well, I am waiting on someone, although who that someone is, I'm not actually sure. I haven't seen him yet, but possibly until there's either, and she like starts counting on her fingers, until A, a death occurs, B, someone passes out, C, a bit of drama. Never goes amiss, and with places like this, there's always a bit of drama. Or all of the above.
Smile will waver for a moment. Death, huh?
Well, usually something big and dramatic and deathly happens at events like this. I mean, to be fair, all of the past events that I have attended have either ended in death, drama, or both. Very riveting. Very surprised there isn't a newsletter about it.
Well, drama's okay, death not so much. You must think less dour, my friend. Be excited. If you want drama, I do know. Let's see, in an hour or so, I believe there is a ceremony of some kind. Morgan wishes to announce something to the rest of us.
Ah, a ceremony.
I imagine closing speeches.
Closing? I'm not even drunk yet.
Well, you are quite late, but you know, closing speeches are the entrance speeches for some people like you and I.
Indeed, this is true. So, tavern keeper, just an alcohol distributor. What kind of alcohol's up your alley?
I'm glad you asked. I enjoy making, how do I put this? Less wine, more beer, ale, mead, a variety of things. The standard tavern resume. However, I do dabble in grapes from time to time. I am known to make a good red. Though, not on this particular occasion.
Ah, so you can be good when you need to be, but for events such as this, you know, I can see it. I can understand it.
Yes.
I respect it. I respect the hustle.
Well, you know, sometimes after partying with lousy alcohol, they want to come over to a tavern of some kind. That's when the real money happens.
No, the real money does happen in a tavern. This is true. It's very true, actually.
Besides, have you seen the people here? They're all filthy rich. Look at the size of that top hat.
She looks over to, like, who he's talking about. She's like, didn't know they made them that big. Huh. Huh. Kind of funny, actually. Yes, well, sorry, I didn't quite. I didn't catch your name. What's your name?
I am Sven. And you?
Sven?
Yeah.
Pleasure to meet you. Iris extends her hand, and she smiles big. You may call me Iris.
Iris. Yes, Iris. Iris is good. Well,
Pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you too. I hope I can find your tavern one day. It would be good to partake in some real alcohol.
Well, my tavern appears to those who need it the most, so maybe your lucks will align.
Alrighty. I'm going to dance around. Monsera, was there something else you wanted to do?
She's probably going to sort of saddle herself up next to Irith, honestly, to sort of deliver the news that there might have been some people slipping up the stairs, and to also find out what Irith might have learned talking to this very. And Sarah's probably going to look him up and down a little bit, like, is this the sort of person I should be near? Probably not. This individual, she's like, oh well, diversity, you know.
Oh,
I don't know.
absolutely.
I'm the kind of person you should be next to. I'm just a girl.
I think Mansara has looked at Irith and been like, this looks like a person who knows what they're doing. So, at this sort of thing. Mansara's very out of her element. But should be like, you know, I have heard tell that there
Iris
are...
does not know what she's doing. She just knows that there's alcohol at events like this. She's just here for the cruise, guys.
I have heard tell that there are some suspicious individuals who are seen running up the stairs. I do not know if that is rude to go running up there into whatever might be above, or if that is something we should deal with.
Oh, Iris straightens up. Well, I suppose it depends if there's, security, if they do actually belong here, if they were invited. So suspicious? How?
You know, that is probably a good follow-up question that I did not think of at the time. See, I am very used to simply just punching my problems, and, well, this is not a problem that I can punch.
Understandable. This isn't the problem you can punch. You're correct. So did you see this or did you hear about this? Because if you've heard about this, then there's a lot of questions that should probably be asked.
Dash
Which
back
direction up the stairs? This isn't something you can punch your way out of.
Not yet, at least.
Yeah.
I am going to move over to Jamie for a moment. What are you doing, Jamie?
I think as a lull between songs kind of comes up, I think Jamie is gonna walk up to the musicians. I think probably somehow underneath his very fine clothes, he does have one of his instruments with him. He has his fiddle.
Mm-hmm.
And he just goes up and says, now that was real marvelous. Y'all are a pretty talented bunch.
They will pause for a moment. One of them will look to you and will say, well, I am pleased that you enjoyed the music. We are a rather professional band.
Yeah, I used to play professionally myself.
Used to.
Yeah, well, I ended up in a bit of a predicament that was not my fault, by the way. But I'm relearning. I was a bit out of practice for a while, and then I got these here new fingers. And Jamie will kind of wiggle the middle fingers of his prosthetic.
Interesting how to play with something like that, an instrument like that. I could understand a wind instrument, but...
Oh, well, I actually play quite a few instruments. I play the fiddle, I play the pan flute, I play the viol, lots of different things. But, I was actually once considered to be, one of the superior bards in the city I was working in.
Didn't pan out?
Yeah, let's just say that my employer thought I got up to some things that I most certainly did not get up to.
I see. Can you make me a persuasion check so I can determine how this person feels about you?
Sure.
17 is pretty good. They'll say, well, it's clear you didn't just come up here to talk. What is it that you need?
Well, first I was gonna, ask if, perhaps not here. It's not, really time and place, but I would love to jam with you guys sometimes. Um, y'all are real talented. But secondary to that, I'm not too familiar with a lot of the folk here. Feel most at home with, folks like you and me. Who feel the music in their bones and all that. But I was just wondering if you know much about our gracious hostess.
They'll look over to Morgan, who's bouncing around different groups with a smile on her face, and they'll say, Can you roll me another persuasion check?
Sure.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Well, kind of narrow his eyes, scratch the back of his head. He seems contemplative. I'll level with you. Bard to bard. Our group is professional, but we aren't exactly famous. This was a chance that we took, hoping to get some kind of reputation going forward, so we might get hired at other events like this. But in all honesty, I have never spoken to Morgan. I don't think any of us have. It was her connection that got us here.
Connection?
Yes, she was very kind. This older woman, older than any I'd ever seen. But she was very nice. She had a smile. She really gave us one of the best deals we could get working here.
Deal? What kind of deal?
A lot of money, but more than that, a lot of popularity. Said that our music was beautiful and that all the people would get to see us eventually. But, money speaks louder than words, and she also paid up front.
Wow. All this in exchange for your music?
I suppose so. She must have seen a talent in us that we hadn't seen before.
Well, I'm certainly hearing it.
Well, that's appreciated.
Yeah, if you're relatively new on the scene, I would assume then you might not know too much about, whether, our hostess Morgan, has she been, known in the area for a while? Is she, famous, infamous?
There's a pause. So they think for a moment. Now that you mention it, I don't think I've ever really heard of Morgan. She must be a noble of some kind to have this much power to throw a get-together like this, but... I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen her before.
Well, either way, she throws quite a shindig and clearly knows the right people to hire.
I suppose she does. They'll
All
say
right, well,
as
I
they
won't hold...
begin to string up their instruments again, ready to go.
Yeah, I won't hold you up any longer, but just know you got a fellow bard listening out for you, but so far I haven't heard even a single stumble.
They will smile and nod. They really like you.
Yeah,
and then we'll get to
Jamie
play.
is easy to get along with.
Yeah.
Unlike a lot of my characters.
I
For once,
imagine
I'm not playing a little shit.
I'm gonna push you a little bit. I imagine you want to go back to the other two, meet up, and discuss what to do next.
I do.
You three will reunite. You can... I suppose I'll leave it up to you. Talk to each other. Have fun.
Well, I made some discoveries, and I'm not just talking about the sliders. I was talking with the musician folk. I figure, they don't have any reason to be, overly polite and hide stuff. Just folk like me. But seems like the hostess isn't particularly well known outside of her throwing together this event. That's certainly an interesting thing.
I mean, you think with... And she kind of gestures with her hands to, like, around. You'd think with, all these people being here and how gorgeous the venue is, that there'd at least be some kind of mention.
Yeah, I think I'd like to look a little bit more into if anyone's ever really heard of the what was it, the Gin Robbies? Certainly not a name I've heard, but it's kind of odd that family would have this much money to be able to throw into an event like this in a space like this, trying to rival, the Glass Gardens and all. I think you would have probably heard about it a little sooner.
I might speak to the hostess myself at some point.
Yeah, she's a sharp one, I think. My word.
I was
Yeah.
telling Edith that some people were seen running up the stairs. I do not know if that is beneficial at all, but they were apparently suspicious.
Yes, it depends if you were...
Hello, Zach.
Yes, I do know about words being sharp. Do not worry. I do think I shall have a conversation with her about the quality of alcohol. Yes. And the amazing sliders, apparently.
Oh yeah, no,
Indeed.
they're real good. Jamie squishes all 3 sliders that he's still just been carrying around, squishes them all down, and then just eats it whole.
Oh my gosh.
She's a
Have you been
half-orc, she's got a
carrying
big
those
mouth.
around? I don't want to know. She'll turn around and she'll start to walk around the outside until she comes across Thistledown, a face that she recognizes, yes again, from the last time something about plummeting down like 60 or 100 feet or something. Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah.
She'll approach Thistledown. Thistledown, a fellow face, finally.
I will catch you up, Thistledown. You have been sent here by your patron, actually. Because because there is some odd goings-on at this ballroom that has been set up. It feels very unnatural. The magic feels very familiar to your patron. She suspects who it is and wants you to go and stop them from doing whatever they're doing, because that's not their turf. And you've been set with these 3, and I basically just had Thistledown at the banquet table stuffing his face. Feel free to set up your reactive with Thistledown when you get a chance.
Oh, is it not Thistledown?
It's just your Discord for some reason.
I'll go reset it to Thistledown.
Yeah, we've been doing some investigating.
Yep. Nothing crazy has happened yet. People have been talking with various individuals around the party.
There is a strange magic here, my friend, and I must investigate it, but I must admit I have...
Oh.
Zach just stopped. I think you might have muted your
I must
microphone. I must admit.
You must admit what? What are you
What is
admitting?
it? What are you admitting?
What are you doing?
Tell us!
It's like a cliffhanger. It's like
Hey,
a
Hunter.
Agatha Christie cliffhanger.
Oh my god.
God.
That's so silly. It must be Wi-Fi for a moment. Zach will return shortly.
After these commercial
We'll
messages.
be right, Zach.
We'll be. Hey, that's a good one.
Right.
That's a really good one.
I really
Hey,
like
cut
We'll
the
Be Right,
commercial.
Zach. I
Sorry.
actually do have a
Commercial.
BRB screen. I think it's the old one though. Yeah, this is the old BRB screen. I don't think I ever got a new one.
You know what's really funny? An advert just popped up on my Twitch stream.
Oh, really?
That's so funny. That's so fucking funny.
Nap.
Because every so often they pop up with a little like,
Hunter, I kill
oh,
you.
support so and so. You have to finish this advert. That was perfectly fucking timed.
I'm gonna beat up Hunter.
Hi, Hunter.
Hi, Hunter.
Hi, Hunter.
It's
Dust.
okay. I'll just
Hi, Hunter.
kill
Get him.
Nadar and roll, aka drool.
Droll
Drool.
is so cool.
You can't get
Yeah,
me in a way that
cool.
matters.
Hey, tune in to Bones in the Ocean. Yeah.
Tune in
Tune in
Tuesdays.
next week. Tune in Tuesdays. Wednesdays at 1 a.m. for my Europeans.
Pays good weekends. Pays good weekends. There we go.
Yeah.
I do think that Zach's
Yeah,
Wi-Fi
there it goes.
dropped.
No,
Yeah.
There he goes.
Oh, that's
The
so
ad
sad.
break is
Blame
the
Canada.
ad break
Blame
is just
Canada.
like promos for all of the streams that we have running at NQP.
Oh goodness, he'll be back shortly.
I'm sure. Yeah,
I feel so bad for him.
Jamie is chewing what is the equivalent of just an entire burger at once right now. It's very silly. It's very funny because Jamie absolutely knows how to behave at these events and has been to many of them like as the bard.
Oh,
He's like, I'm not on the clock right now.
it's so
Iris jumped there.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's-
Me and my 6 languages against the world.
What languages does Irith have?
Abyssal, Celestial, Common, Draconic, Elvish, and Sylvan.
Okay, very good.
Yeah, I have 5.
It's a pretty good array.
You're getting there.
Yeah, I think Ridian has like an absurd amount.
Yeah.
But
That's because he's great.
Jamie speaks Common Sign Language, Elvish, Orc, and Thieves' Cant.
I think you guys have covered literally all the languages that I know. Well,
Actually, what does Ridian speak? Not Google, but I pull up Ridian sheet.
I'm gonna Google.
I
You know what?
Google what
Google
language
Ridian
does Ridian
Tongal.
speak.
Google what language
Honestly, Google would
does-
probably tell me Welsh because it's a Welsh name.
I'm looking it up. I'm actually directly
No,
looking
you know
up what
what?
languages Ridian speak.
Alice, I need you to know that in the UK, as a kid, I grew up watching a TV show called Wolfblood.
I love Wolfblood.
So
And I looked
when I
up in
did,
Google
when I
Yeah,
did
language
look up,
Ridian speak.
yeah, when I did look up what
Welsh.
language does Ridian speak, Wolfblood did come up immediately.
He's not even
Well.
Welsh. Oh, I
No,
love
well, the
Wolfblood.
actor is English, but he speaks Welsh. Amongst
It's
like
really funny
That's
because
so
literally like the first couple episodes they're like oi Welshie and he's like I'm not even Welsh. Oh,
Not
I
even
love that
Welsh.
show. You just fully gave me all of the nostalgia. But yeah, that is where I pulled the name from. I
That
had
is so
hamsters when I
good.
was younger, and they were named Ridian and Maddie.
you know it's so funny because like as a kid in like the playground in school, I used to like one of the games that we would play was Wolfblood. It was
Love that. I
Oh,
love that.
it was filled with drama. It was great. I loved it. It was what
Ridian
started. I
speaks 7
believe that me as a kid playing a game of Wolfblood is what has now led me into being the role player that I am. Shout out
Yeah.
to me being a kid, I
That
guess.
show definitely contributed to me being a furry. But yeah, Ridian speaks Celestial, Common Sign Language, Druidic, Elvish, Primordial, and Sylvan.
Mm.
Oh, look at us with our Sylvans. Well, to be fair, Iris wouldn't be
Almost
able
like
to
they're
speak
fey.
Sylvan if it wasn't for the sunflower's bloom, which is a little something that Phoenix gave her.
It's a very fun item. I had a lot of fun making
It's
it.
so fun.
Do we want to continue schmooving while we wait for Zach to get back? I know we're on a bit of a time
Yeah.
crunch.
Yeah, we were vamping for a moment. I think Zach's on his way back.
Those damn things in wildfires.
The world fight against me is that's the message I received from Zach.
Blame Canada! Blame Canada!
Yeah, Wi-Fi is dropping right after he joined. He'll return in a moment. We'll give Thistledown a proper introduction. But
That momentary.
Thistledown goes, I admit, and then stops. He seems contemplative. It might be good to go on without him while he finishes up.
Bro got distracted by the food.
All right, you enjoy your food. We'll reconvene in a bit. And she'll turn around and she'll go back to the group. She feels like content knowing that Thistledown is there because obviously, she recognizes him. She's, investigated some previous things with him before, killed things with him before. It's great. 109 damage, actually. It was brilliant. So she feels content knowing that Thistledown is in fact there. And so she returns to the group. She's like, no worries. There is someone here that is very good to know. He's very hungry though, so we'll get back to him at some point.
Upon reflection of what some of those musicians told me, the one I was talking to, all things being as they are with, what we know going into this thing, he mentioned a deal with not Morgan, but an older woman. He said something along the lines of the oldest he's ever seen. Offering them basically fame and wealth to come perform here and all that. So that was interesting. He did very specifically say a deal, not necessarily a transaction. Just thought that might be important to note.
All right.
She's writing this in her notebook. She's like, all right, notebook, first a new page. And next to Sven's name in the notebook, she then starts writing on the other page about the woman and the two people going upstairs.
Yeah, well, perhaps we circulate one more time before we start, digging up in the upper floors. I'd like to talk to that elf wearing all them flowers.
Oh, she was rather pretty.
Yeah, well, elves have seen quite a bit of stuff, so, they're around for a while, so maybe she'll know more about the hostess, 'cause that's really what I'm digging into.
If you talk to the elf, I shall find the hostess and talk to her. Her? It?
Her.
Yeah,
It.
Morgan.
We're going with it.
That is fair.
I shall go talk to the hostess whenever I find it.
I could, I suppose, either go back to the woman I was speaking to before. She was very nice. Or I could go over to that one over there, I think, and she's gonna point to the guy who's generic lord guy.
Mm-hmm.
Big
Any
handlebar
thoughts?
mustache man.
Should I circulate? Does he look like the kind of person that I am supposed to be talking to at these sorts of things? I have been told I should be watching who I am speaking to.
I think if you go in there, you throw on a little flattery with a gentleman like that, it'll get you a long ways in finding out what you need to know.
I am certain people like that, they sort of spill their lives. You know what? Yes. All right.
How much alcohol he has in him. I tend to find humans are a lot more loose-lipped with a drink in them.
That is a good idea. Yes. You do the alcohols. Yes. What should I give him?
Hold on a second, and she'll grab like an empty glass from one of the trays, and she'll approach Sven again.
Mm-hmm.
Sven, can I possibly bother you for a spot of alcohol? We're trying to loose slip up a human.
Getting little secrets out of the nobility, I
You
see.
got it.
Yes,
You got it.
yes. Here, pass it over.
But she'll pass over the glass.
He will pour it to the rim.
Oh, brilliant. I think like Iris like looks around at anyone else and she takes a cheeky wee sip before she stands back up. Thanking you.
Anytime.
This will do the trick, and she'll very carefully walk back over to the group. Alcohol, strong, and she'll pass it to Mancera. There you go. That'll do the trick.
All right, I will trust you, I suppose.
Yeah, you could just go up to him and be like, hey, you know, like a special drink for a guy who clearly, you know, is important. An important drink for an important man. Something like that. That'll totally
Fluff up his ego a bit. Men seem to like it when you fluff up their egos.
Men do like that. Can confirm.
I am not well versed in these sorts of things, but I do know when those sorts of things will come off as flirting, and that is not what I wish to do.
No, but like you can pretend to flirt for information.
Mancera will look like she is not excited about that idea.
I mean, that's probably what I'm gonna end up doing with this elf.
I will talk to the Lord Man, and I will find my ways. I always do, and worst case, I punch the problem. And then she'll sort of start walking away.
Absolutely.
Jamie looks over at Irith and just goes... Jamie looks over at Irith and just goes, I like her.
Iris like sighs and she's like, oh, they grow up so fast. So proud of her.
I think we better start with him then. That is Mancera, you walk up to this handlebar mustache, tuxedo wearing, top hat wearing human. Who has a cane, of course. And will immediately snap his attention to you. And go, oh, yes. Oh, thank goodness, the servants come. Yes, is this for me then?
I am not a servant, personally, but I thought that perhaps you looked as though you needed a drink. You look as though you are someone of great import, and it is a crime for someone of your station to not have something to take the edge off.
There's a pause. He narrows his eyes at you. Well, at least someone at this place can recognize when someone is indeed important. He'll snatch it and immediately start drinking.
Ah, very good. Yes, you look as though you are somebody who is used to these sorts of things. I have been put slightly ill at ease almost. It feels as though there are very strange things happening, and I was wondering if this is all common.
Common? Oh, we don't come here for the common, the riffraff. This is a grand party. Things must be kept uncommon, else the monotony of it all. I don't mind it one bit. I think Morgan's doing a wonderful job.
Oh, do you know Morgan well then?
Oh, yes, of course I know Morgan. Absolutely wonderful. Say, we've gone to a few parties before. She's quite the elegant lady. She's very important, very powerful, very appreciative.
Oh, she does not seem to have the same important vibe that you do, good sir. What is she so powerful and important in? It must rival whatever you must be doing.
well, not so much. She's just a good party planner, I suppose, but one of the best, I think.
She has thrown other parties that you have gone to.
Yes, mm-hmm.
That didn't sound convincing. Insight check.
Yeah, go for it.
Oh, okay, I have a +3 on this. That's not bad. Oh, hell yeah.
22. This is a person who believes that they have figured out the cheat code to getting anywhere in life, and it's by sucking up to people. He has never met this woman before in his life. He is making up everything that he is saying as he goes.
Ah, I see. Tell me about yourself then. Where do you come from?
Yes, my name is Tristan Lyson. I am a man of great nobility from, the northern regions, yes?
Oh, how very interesting. Yes, I had been speaking to Morgan earlier, the hostess.
No.
She had been saying that there were some odd people about. I have been looking for them to make sure that they are not disturbing people of your sort of prestige, of course. Have you seen anything unusual?
I do my best to avoid the riffraff. It isn't, befitting of a man of my stature. But, yes, I do believe I saw some individuals, staircase, right side of the balcony, though I would avoid them to the best of your ability.
Why is that?
It's just, how do I put this? Lesser individuals are not, good cavorting company, yes?
I suppose. But if they are wandering up the stairs, does that not mean that they know the hostess well?
He pauses. Make me a persuasion check.
Oh no! Wait, I think I have advantage on persuasion. I'm pretty sure.
You do?
I do. I'm pretty sure. I hope so.
Ooh.
I really hope so.
From
I really
what?
hope so.
And what would you be getting that from?
So, hold on, let me check. Hold on, let me checking. Against.
You know what?
No, it's from something. It's from some other thing that I have that I don't think that I'm using it right now. Hold on.
Well, let me go ahead and take a
Oh,
peek
yeah,
at
no.
your character sheet, because I do realize I think I forgot to fix up some of your stuff.
It's
No, I
from
didn't.
Extort Truth. It's if I punched him in the face first.
Well, you know,
You know, that's
um,
an option, is punching him in the face.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, with a 1, he will say, No, trust me. I have tried and believed that physical height and altitude would equate to one's reputational stature. This is not quite the case.
You are saying that you do not trust them because they are short?
No. I mean that one must not be at the top of the balcony to be at the top of the ballroom, metaphorically speaking. They could be sneaking.
I see. We are speaking of balls metaphorically now. I see.
Yes, exactly.
Very, very well then. Well, it is very wonderful that you have helped me in this. I will continue to make sure that nobody is disturbing all of the guests.
Yes, very good. God's work.
She's gonna give him like a little up and down and a little. Enjoy your drink, sir. That was not her right
Evil
voice.
man.
I don't like him. Can I punch him in the face? When
Maybe
we're like
later.
running out of this like crumbling building after whatever happens, can I just do like a run by, like, you know?
Bam.
Yeah.
Perhaps so.
Okay.
You will return. I will go in based off of okay. I'm gonna go to you, Jamie. I think it would be good to end with Morgan. Jamie, you will approach this beautiful elf woman. Upon getting close enough, I think it is very clear that this woman is a druid.
Fair enough. I mean, when you're covered in that much floral.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Jamie's gonna walk up and be, I think, a little bit more proper. I think Jamie's gonna walk up and kind of, like give a small bow,
Oh.
and just say, well, I will say, of all the parties that I've attended, I haven't seen anyone dressed quite so elegantly as you.
I see you attempt flattery. Well, I can't say it isn't befitting. I did try my best to look as good as I could today. I must say, you yourself look quite wonderful.
Why, thank you very much. Let me introduce myself. You may call me Jamie, but, if you need the whole name, it's a whole rigmarole, but I'd be happy to inform you if you wish.
Jamie will do nicely. She will curtsy and say, I am Lila Thornwood. It is a pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure's all mine, Miss Thornwood.
Say, what brings you to a place such as this? I'm sure you can imagine why I am here. She motions at all of the flowers and vines growing out of the walls.
Well, I'd certainly say your reasoning is quite fitting. Myself, I'm here for the people, the music, the sights.
I see. When one enjoys watching animals, you enjoy watching people. They're not so different. I do understand.
Indeed. Personally, when I had heard about this event and decided that I'd be in attendance, I was a bit surprised. I hadn't heard too much about this project until the invitations were underway, but it's quite a beautiful space.
Yes. When I had heard tell of the flora they would be bringing here, I had to come. I had not seen something like it in quite some time, and the sights do not disappoint. They're all so lively.
Indeed, they are. Even my eyes can see that. I'm from the city, so I wouldn't know nearly as much as you, but I must say, some of these, I haven't seen a lot of these plants before. Are they mostly native to the area, or are they more, brought in for the decor?
That is an interesting observation, one that I haven't shared with many yet, because neither do I. I have not seen flowers like these, plants nor vines. The way that they grow, it's similar, recognizable, but different. I've never seen it.
I assume you know your flowers.
That I do. There's actually a sense, They're so lively, they move about, they're searching for something, as most plants do. Water, light. But I can feel it. There's another kind of plant, but I haven't seen it yet.
Perhaps it'll be for the big reveal I'm sure we're all waiting on.
Oh, that would be just grand. It would make sense, have something like that happen then. That must be why they're keeping it hidden. Yes, this makes sense.
Yeah, so, you know quite a bit about, these flowers. Seems like you're well versed with these type of events. Do you know much about our hostess?
Oh, Morgan. I don't believe I've heard of her, no. But when something this bountiful of nature pops up, I am to be there.
Of course, it's only right.
Indeed. If she can cultivate and blossom such as these, well, I suppose she has earned my respect.
Indeed, she's been most gracious. bringing in all kinds of talent, it seems. You know, I was speaking with the musicians earlier.
Yes. The music is also quite nice. You are quite kind.
Why, thank you. I find your company to be quite enchanting as well.
Sure. There's a fucking mosquito. Sorry.
No! No, kill it!
It's dead. I've killed it. Yes. Well, if you have any questions about the flora here, I would always be happy to answer.
Yeah, I'm actually, you know, a bit curious. That plant that you can sense, you know, you said that it's looking for something. How do you get a sense for that? Is it, I mean, I know, you know, most plants need, you know, water and light for the most part, but I don't know.
Well,
What other senses would a plant have? Hunger?
that is what the water and light is. It's hunger, but sensing something like that requires discipline. Many years of work. Though, there is a simple, rudimentary way. It's the way that they move. When they sway about, it isn't just the wind or natural movements, it's searching, aligning themselves with the proper humidity or the light of whatever's in the room. These plants are clearly magical to some extent.
Oh, like a sunflower looking for the sun.
Exactly. Just more visibly active.
That does sound strange. I guess that, you know, if these plants have any kind of magical nature, that'd probably make sense.
Indeed.
Yeah, well, I don't want to, you know, monopolize your time or anything like that, but it's been quite illuminating having a moment to speak with you. Perhaps I'll find you out on the dance floor later.
Oh, that would be most desirable. Yes.
All right, well, if I had a hat, I'd tip it. But until then.
Absolutely. And from there, I will very quickly move over to Irith as you approach Morgan. She is interacting with a bunch of different people bouncing around. You see her leave a group, join another, leave a group. You get her pattern. She leaves a group. There's a moment for you to interject.
Oh, hello there. You must be the hostess, I believe. I've been itching to talk to you all evening.
Oh, truly? What is it you'd wish to speak about?
Well, I just wanted to say hello and see the glorious being who put on this incredible event. I mean, the alcohol is just to die for.
Oh, thank you. I am very pleased with my distributors. They have done a very lovely job.
Oh, they have indeed. I mean, honestly, as a tavern keep, it's quite impressive, you know.
Oh, such high
Finding
praise.
a good distributor these days finding a good distributor these days is difficult to say.
Oh, I understand. Trust me, setting this thing up took a lot of effort, not just on the alcohol side.
Oh, well, I mean, I could see all the flora and fauna, the music, incredible. I mean, how many connections does one have to put on something as gorgeous as this?
You know, I thought the same thing for such a long time. I've wanted to throw a party like this for ages. That Garden of Class was always burning a hole into me whenever I thought about it. But you don't need as many connections as you think. All it takes is one, apparently.
Oh, well, this must be a very good one connection then, I'm assuming.
Indeed they are. They have helped me so much.
Oh, I do just have a question. I heard some gossip from one of the ladies over, and she points at one of the random groups of one with like some of the snobbier looking ladies. She just
Mhm.
points to that group randomly. She's like, well, I was just putting around and I heard a bit of gossip. Apparently there were 2 individuals who tried to make their way upstairs. I mean, I hope your security is tight with an event such as this. You never know the kinds of riffraff you can get here.
Oh, 2 shady individuals upstairs. Would it be good for... I suppose I will have to go and take care of them then.
Oh, I figured if they wouldn't let you know who would? Us girls have to stick together, right?
Right, of course.
She'll kind of smile. She'll do like a little wave with like her fingertips, and as she does this little wave, there's like a little bit of lavender silvery wisps that come out, because fae, magic, yada yada yada. Like, so when she says us girls, it's like that little, like,
Absolutely.
us girls,
Yeah. One moment. Can I have Irith make me an insight check really quick?
Insight?
Yeah.
Yeah.
13. She will immediately start walking towards the stairs after you mention that there are some shady people up there. It seems like this is a problem that she wants to immediately take care of.
Well, seems you have a problem. Don't let me keep you. Thank you. Have a good night. Oh, dearie. Well, it seems that they really weren't supposed to be up there. Oh, well. Now the hostess isn't about. Maybe I am good at distractions. She's like talking to herself as she walks back to the group. Well, she's gone. Upstairs. To deal with those shady individuals.
I was going to snoop
She
up
seemed
there.
very... She seemed very, insistent that it had to be dealt with straight away. So whatever's upstairs is definitely, not for the public.
It seems like some people, like, what's it called? There are plenty of people just, like, cavorting around upstairs. With your 13, it seems that she was just very immediately... Concerned isn't the right word, but wanting to handle anyone that seemed out of place.
Oh, how is it? She doesn't want anyone out of place here, it seems like. The riffraff. I say this, but then again, she, like, looks herself up and down. I am part of said riffraff. She mentioned that she had one good connection to put together the whole, event. I brought up how the music was nice and how the alcohol was good, even though, it's cheap, it does the job. Part of the grander scheme of things. She said very specifically that it was one connection that helped her with this. Not her name, not her money, not her family. One connection.
Well, that is not suspicious at all.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Well, I do not think. Is there anything else that we have learned? Otherwise, the only thing that I can think of to investigate is, well, following her up the stairs, and that is very obvious and would not be good for your reputation.
I'll have everyone go ahead and make me investigation or perception.
Oh, fun.
I think I'll take a +8 over a -1. Perception it is.
+6,
Yeah.
+6, +6. Fuck. Okay, well.
Wow.
Fuck.
I will roll for Jamie while they are out.
How the hell do you have a +8? Jesus Christ, bud.
High wisdom stat.
Well.
Yeah. JB will notice it.
Yeah.
And will point it out, so I will describe it for all of you. The vines around the stairs drape down all the way to the ground, and there appears to be a curtain underneath them. It looks like there is very much something behind there, or at least something could easily fit behind those curtains.
Well, the hostess is upstairs. I suppose it wouldn't hurt for someone to have a peek.
I am getting nosy. Yes, I will follow you.
Okay, I'm not the only one. She'll
yeah.
Absolutely. Atlas will return in a moment. As you all begin to head downstairs, I need to go to the bathroom very quickly. So I'm going to do that.
Right back after this ad
And then I'll
break.
be back. I will meet up, and we'll be back in a moment.
Okay, now Atlas, you can talk about Dr. Pepper to your heart's content.
We'll be right back.
Can you
so
I can pee?
Wow, Atlas doesn't want to talk about Dr. Pepper. Okay, that's fine.
You know what? We have tune in to Group 2 for Domain of Demons. Tomorrow is Blood Oath. Also Lack of Love. Saturday, you know what? No, you know what? Sunday we've got a gathering of the seasons. This is great. We also have Dreams of Blue Skies. And then,
when we were a kid.
Wait for this one. We have Vampire the Masquerade Beyond the Sunset. And then, we take a break on Monday. We let everyone breathe. And then you can tune in to Domain of Demons and Bones in the Ocean at the exact same time. However are you going to choose? I don't know how y'all are going to choose, honestly. Honestly, they're both pretty goated. But, I mean, I'm just saying, in Bones of the Ocean, there are 2 out of the 3 of us. Actually, there's 3 out of the 4 of us in that, because 1 is our DM. And then, of course, you've got the Mother's Slumber on your Wednesdays. Rite of Kings on Thursdays. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. Yeah, tune into your nearest NQP this week and next week.
Every
I'm
week.
back. What did I
well,
perceive?
That's why he couldn't.
I stepped away for a sec. What's up?
Dust has stepped away for a second. So you can talk
Pardon.
about. Oh my God, Atlas.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm
you
so
missed my,
ableist.
You missed my promotion for every single NQP stream we have.
Wow.
I promoted them.
Yeah, tune in for
Yeah.
Bones of the Ocean. Tune in.
I did that one already. Fun fact, Bones in the Ocean is at the exact same time of Group 1 for Domain of Demons. However, are the people going to choose? Bones in the Ocean is the only correct choice, obviously, as 3 out of the 4 of us are in it. Who said that?
Yeah, and on top of that, also, it's only running for a limited time. Domain of Demons is going for a bit.
This is true. This is very true.
Limited time only.
I'm currently
For
realizing
one night only.
nowhere that I
Oh,
can
no.
hide. It's even from my own friends. Even my own friends will play ads on me. Can't believe this.
I can't believe that Zach has not been right, Zach.
Yeah, so I think his connection fully dropped. Like everything went away.
It was kind of ominous and perfect to a certain extent, I
I
feel like
admit-
that's a very character thing.
It was. I do hope he comes back, but I don't know if it'll happen at this point. We will run nonetheless.
At this point, the show must go on.
Indeed.
What was I
And
perceiving?
Last attack.
yeah. Which pushes us downstairs.
Yeah, what am I perceiving? What did I miss?
You all were talking about what to do next after sort of talking with everyone at the party. And what's it called? The Morgan was sent upstairs after she was told about the people upstairs, the shady folks. and is going to go take care of them. And I had you all roll perception because you were like, well, I think the only place we can go is upstairs. But there is another place you can go. It is that there is a curtain around the underneath the stairs that seems to lead to something else. Which?
I want to know about that.
Exactly. That
Yeah,
was
we're
with
at-
the perception check. You can walk over and immediately just kind of pull the curtain a little bit. You can see behind is another set of stairs going down.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll slip in there.
Absolutely. All three of you obviously see this, so all three of you can go in together. You will push your way underneath. Let me see. Is this song a bit too... No, I like this one.
Ooh.
This is pretty good.
Ooh.
You all walk downstairs, making your way through, and as you hit the bottom, you see it's very dark in here. Do all of you have dark vision or a light?
I do have
I've got dark
vision.
vision.
I believe I have dark vision. Hold on.
You're a wood elf, so yes, I believe you do. So all of you have dark vision. Grayscale, as it is. Looking around, you see barrels and crates and shelves, all stacked with sacks and filled with wine and various non-perishables or almost non-perishables, maybe a few bits of bread lying around. This really just seems like a bunch of party supplies. But any amount of you can make me an investigation check.
Ooh, not my best.
Put a -1, but you know, try. Oh,
Oh boy.
Wowza. Across the board, you do not discover what, but something feels off about this room.
I think I would like to cast Enhance Ability.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that, and I'm going to enhance. Who's the smartest out of all of us? I think we're all pretty equally not terribly smarter than average.
I believe Mancera is the smartest with an even 0.
oh,
Is that
for-
true?
Yeah,
Oh,
for
jeez.
intelligence?
yeah, okay. Mancera, how do you feel about getting a little extra brain power for a minute
I will
or an
never.
hour?
I will never turn down the ability to think clearer.
Okay. I'm gonna put my hand on your shoulder if that's okay.
Go right ahead.
All right. Jamie's gonna like tap Mancera on the shoulder and cast Enhance Ability to enhance intelligence.
Absolutely. I will let you re-roll
You know-
that investigation for me.
Yeah. You now have
Oh.
advantage on ability checks that use intelligence.
Yeah.
Okay.
In this case,
So-
just roll 1 normally because this is your advantage from the previous check.
If I fail this, I'm gonna cry.
A 10 is significantly
Better.
better than a 3, 7, or 6. And I think it is enough to discern the very obvious thing that is wrong with this room. It is way smaller than it should be.
Ah!
There is, like, basements don't necessarily have to be as big as, like, the rest of the building, but this is a bit much. It's like a 10 by 10 by 10 room. This is more like a closet, and it would not make sense to just put a closet here.
Is this
Yeah,
the
why
sort of
bo-
thing
why
that I can
bother
touch
to-
to make it better? If I just punch the wall.
I didn't want to be in the
maybe
closet
hidden
again.
door. Could be a hidden door. Maybe like latly punching some walls. Maybe there's like a what are these walls made out of? Stone? Is there like a button?
They are made out of stone, visibly.
And then Sarah's gonna go over to the wall and lightly knock on the wall in the most punch way possible. It's very clear she's punching, but lightly. This is her knock.
You knock on the stone wall and you hear clang, clang, clang. Not the sound of stone. It is the sound of metal.
Is there a discernible way open it, or is this a punch problem?
From where you knock, it looks like something is terribly wrong because you knock on stone and you hear metal. There doesn't appear to be anywhere to open.
Can I punch the wall?
Sure. Go ahead and make me an attack roll.
That would be under my actions, right?
Yes, under your class monk and martial arts.
Martial arts, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna punch it.
A 20 is what I wanted. You punch at the wall, and you see as your fist sails through it as if it isn't there because it isn't. A 20 was what I needed. That was mostly a luck check. As you punch through it, the illusion wavers for a moment, and you see beneath the wall of stone metal bars, as if for a cell.
There.
You can very quickly see through the illusion, passing it away. And the illusion in general on this room will begin to fall. Where there once was a wall, there is now iron bars with a very clear door laid into it, leading into a hallway of sorts. However, I will have the other two. Can you both make me a perception check, Jamie and Irith?
Yeah.
A 13 and a 17 is going to be good enough combined. The food supplies, the alcohol that was down here, is no longer that. The materials here are not party supplies. These are very clearly magical components. And any of you that notice this, if you'd like, can roll me Arcana to determine what they might be magical components for, if you would like. I'm asking a lot of rolling today. 21 is pretty good. 21, Irith. Oh, we'll see what you get.
No.
Nope. Irith, this is a spell of a
Arcana,
wound.
you get advantage.
Oh, you do get advantage, right? Enhance ability. Roll again.
Oh, true. Hold on.
Do you get advantage on those that you're proficient with? I didn't know that.
No. Enhance ability was cast on Monsera.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, I'll go bottom up. Jamie and Monsera, these components look odd. And I think you can definitely tell it's something heinous when you do find a barrel of what looks like wine that hasn't changed at all. You smell it. It is very clearly not wine. It is very clearly blood. But Irith, with a 21, sorry, you will be able to clock what this is for. There are a lot of replaced components to fill in for certain spots, most likely to amplify the spell or turn it towards a specific direction. This is a spell of awakening. A spell typically used on animals, sometimes like trees and stuff, to give them consciousness. And sapience. However, it seems a bit bigger and a bit more heinous, just by the components that are here.
Oh,
swear,
I
if
don't
we
like
find a
that.
giant Venus flytrap that asks us to feed it, I'm gonna freak out.
Hey, you were getting on along with that elf from earlier. I'm sure you could speak to her, use your southern
Oh.
charm or something.
That's a good idea. Jamie points up at the ceiling in the vague direction that she was in and casts a message.
Okay.
Would you say I'm familiar enough with her to
Yeah.
know to be able to okay, great. I think hopefully the floor isn't too thick for me to do that.
No, you should be fine.
Yeah. Oh God, what was her last name again? Thorn something.
Thornwood. Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah. So Jamie's just gonna whisper, Miss Thornwood, don't freak out. It's Jamie. I think I might have found that interesting plant that you might have been sensing, or something related to it. If you'd be so kind and willing, if you could, slip underneath the stairs, I promise there's nothing untoward happening down here. I'm here with my friends.
Make me a persuasion check. You've talked to this person very kindly, so it will not be with disadvantage. A 25 is what I needed.
Perfect.
You will receive back... Oh. I suppose... A preview wouldn't be a bad idea. I am terribly interested in seeing it. Very well, I'll be there shortly.
Yeah, thank you. We're a little worried and we could use a professional.
Oh, worried. I hope everything is okay.
Yeah, there's some interesting spell components down here.
And... Assuming you all... Are you just waiting for her to come down?
I would like to.
Yeah, the Kahoot waiting music is playing.
That's Jeopardy.
That's Jeopardy. Yeah.
Who would be like
do. Yep. You will wait a moment and you will see Lila Thornwood walk down the stairs in her very elegant flowery clothing. And she will look around the room after seeing you all, and her smile will very quickly fade and say, "Oh, this is foul. What is this? What is going on here?"
That's what we're trying to figure out. You said that you sensed something else coming from the plants, and there's a whole barrel of blood, and there's this cage. I just figured, you're pretty in tune with nature, so maybe you might be able to, figure something out with us.
Well, I can help.
I don't want to put you in danger if you're not willing.
I think she pauses and looks at you three for a moment and says, You aren't really members of the party, are you?
Not technically. To be quite frank with you, we heard tell of a plan of some concern that might be taking place here tonight, and we figured best look into it before things start reaching the climax of the night. I do apologize for dragging you into this.
No, it is fine. Well, she'll look to the cage that leads into a dark hallway and say, "There is something over there. That sense, I can feel it. It's much more prominent now."
Well, we cannot all be chicken. We can go down the hallway then.
Yes, let's. I'll go first. I'm pretty quick to react if anything, tries to jump out and get us.
All right.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Damon will start walking down the hallway.
I imagine. Yeah, continue.
I was just gonna say that I'm right behind him.
I imagine, Irith, you were there too?
Yes.
Absolutely. You all will make your way down the hallway, following behind Lila. Keeping an eye out for certain things, you do notice a few things with your dark vision. The ceiling, there are small little bits of root peeking through the cracks of the stone walls and ceiling. Then they're wriggling about slightly.
I wonder if the plants are feeding off of whatever's down here, or vice versa.
Is the tree evil dust? I'll cry. The pretty tree. Okay.
Yeah, you will push further down the hallway. And very quickly, you will be met with quite the sight. You will see a large open room, smaller but similar in scale to that of the ballroom. Much smaller, but definitely more befitting of a basement. You will see the roots of what you presume to be that tree from earlier, crawling out from the ceiling, reaching down into the ground like a pillar of wood. Around it, a magical circle where various bits of the components that you found in the previous room have been lined up for a ritual, except something is wrong here. Because the vial that would contain blood and the chalk used to draw the circle and various other components, they are showing signs of use. This ritual has already been completed. And
Well, shit.
more horrifyingly, a few smaller details. In the left side of the room, against the wall, you see two things. The first is an odd-looking plant, a rather sturdy base, that of a tree, but thin and gankly like a plant. It has two branches that extend off of the main one, all three with these hanging vines and pink flowers. For a moment, in the dark, you would think it a person, but it couldn't be. That is before you look just beside that plant, where you see a corpse. Someone almost unrecognizable, several rivets and incisions spiraling across their skin from their head to toe. Bits and pieces of these incisions have been peeled, but where you would see what would normally be inside of a person, you instead see fiber. Green, wet fiber. Around the head specifically, the face has been peeled to form a petal as their body warps into the shape of a flower.
Trying to make some kind of plant golem?
Lila looks horrified.
I think I might be sick. Just turn away. I do not want to ruin my reputation by puking all over you.
Jamie steps back. Yeah, this is certainly not what I expected.
Irith,
Oh no. Yes?
this, it looks just like a heinous ritual at first, but you've seen magic of this nature before. This is very clearly magic that has its origins in Fae.
I knew I smelled something off with this place. Would Iris know that this is a fae or something more powerful than fae?
What would I want you to roll? I feel like Arcana, but with advantage, because this is very up your alley.
Arcana with advantage. So I can. Do I right click?
No, on the bottom
Oh,
left,
roll
there's a
down.
button that says ADV. Just have that clicked when and then roll the dice.
Yeah, I'll do that. Cool. There we go.
Woo!
Oh,
Advantage is a lovely
Ooh.
thing.
oh,
A 19. A very good observation, Irith. This isn't Fey magic. Well, it is Fey magic, but it's more than that. The components, the blatant use of living specimens, the shape of the circle, the energy in the room, this is hag magic.
I think Iris kind of curses quietly as her brain starts working, and she's like, "No, I couldn't. No, fuck."
What are you thinking, Ira?
I'm thinking this is. This is a hag. This is a hag's doing. I'm certain of it.
Oh, that would line right up with the what the musicians told me about a very old-looking lady who was going around offering deals for wealth and fame.
And this lines up with Morgan's one connection. That one connection. Ah. Lines up.
So this is some hag magic. I'm not
What,
too
you
versed in
want-
how to counter that.
She wants a place, a venue for a party that she's always dreamed of, and in return, the hag gets to do this ritual. I mean,
Maybe she's getting kind of a similar deal to musicians, that she's gonna get some renown. I mean, no one had ever really heard of her until now. I mean, maybe it's something like that. I mean, but why go to the lengths to involve all these people, you know? Like, there's some important people here, but not anyone too important. I mean, are the people gonna be used in this? I mean, clearly the ritual's begun. Are they sapping off of us?
We could stab the thing that is laying there and make sure it does not stand up.
What if that triggers something, though? Well, I mean, I guess we're not gonna be able to...
What if we leave it and then it will stand up?
I mean, I guess we have to do something. We can't just leave it and try to find more information. I mean, clearly this thing is growing. I can throw a knife at it.
I generally like the things that I need to deal with stabbed before I turn my back on them.
If you want to throw a knife at it, you can.
Love that little sound, Dust. It makes me worried.
Yeah, okay, I mean, I think... okay, well, I mean, this kind of feels like I don't want to step in there and get any, you know, magic gunk all over me, so... I feel like
hold
that-
on. Miss Thornwood, was it?
She turns very slowly to look at you.
I think perhaps if you slowly back out and make your exit, now might possibly be a good time.
Certainly, yeah, we don't want you in any
I
danger.
wouldn't-
I would like that. There is another thing, however, that I did not think important. And she will point to the corpses. And she will say, I'm curious how this happened. Magic like this to force onto an individual is difficult. I think there is something else at play. Earlier, when I came here, I investigated the flora. I thought it was very beautiful. I'm sickened by it now, but I touched it. And she will pull back her sleeve, and you will see that there is a small, almost negligible wound on her hand.
Oh God. Do you want me to try to fix that for you?
I have attempted healing magic, and it has not worked. I fear there might only be one way to remove it.
Which is to make all these plants go away, right?
She shakes her head.
We have to deal with the hag, I'm assuming. The one who cast the magic is the only one who possibly could be the one who can get rid of it, which possibly means we definitely have to deal with the hag at some point.
Oh, I was afraid you'd say that.
She's not here.
We'll say what you...
Wait, how do you know she's not here?
Because she was earlier, before you all arrived.
The old woman?
Yes, I thought she was odd, but she was so kind, but she was very in a hurry to leave.
I don't like this one bit. Do
Did
you know where she might have gone?
She shakes her head. Morgan would, I imagine.
Yeah, like Morgan's gonna tell us anything. I mean,
She
I guess she might
might-
not be in it.
Speak to me,
Look,
possibly.
I think that this is beyond any of our capabilities. She's going to reach into her pocket and say, I had a feeling that you all weren't actually members of this party when you spoke to me. I had spoken to a group earlier, before you had showed up. They had given me something. I think you would do much better with it. She will pull out a scroll, which she will motion outward. Anyone that wants to grab it.
Iris will take it. Scroll? I feel like she'll open it up.
It's a very simple spell scroll, Irith. I won't even ask for you to roll for it. This is a scroll of Featherfall. They seemed very adamant about leaving, but one of them was injured similar to I, and they had been acting strange. Which reminds me, they're gonna look to you, Jamie, and hold out a hand and say, I would like that dagger, please.
Yeah, certainly. Jamie will hand over one of his daggers.
She will hold it in her hand, and with her wound on her, it's more like her wrist, but closer to her palm, resting at the bottom of it. And she will say, I might need your help. She tightens her grip on the dagger.
Oh God, are you gonna cut off your hand?
No. I need that. And besides, a dagger wouldn't do it. I need a sword. I don't think we can stop whatever this is. So I'd like to stop it from happening to me, at least.
How can I help?
I don't know. We're going to see.
Alright.
She is going to raise the dagger, and it looks like she is getting ready to stab herself in the wrist. Specifically at the base of her palm, not really the wrist proper. You get the impression that whatever has created that wound has left something inside, and she wants to dig it out.
Well, nasty seed or something.
Yeehaw. Okay.
Yeah.
So, is there any, before she does the stabbing, is there anything that anyone wants to do, or do you just want to wait to help her when she needs help after the stabbing?
I'll give her a bardic.
That is appreciated.
Yeah, and it's gonna be a mode of potential. So whatever she ends up doing, whether it's a save or an ability check or something, she'll get a little something extra from it.
What does the ability check do?
So ability check, you can roll the bardic inspiration twice and choose which roll. If it's an attack, it does like thunder damage stuff. And saving throw, she'd get temp HP.
Oh, nice. I think that last one is probably going to be what she's going to go for. Irith, were you going to do something?
I think Iris kind of she'll take the dagger briefly and she'll cast a little bit of like fire magic on the blade itself to sanitize it, because you don't know where that dagger's been. You'd want, you know, if you want something going into you, you'd at least hope that it
keeps his daggers clean.
True. However, it will also cauterize the wound if it's hot enough, so not a bad idea. She will take a deep breath in after your help, and she will bring the dagger down. I'm gonna have her make a con save. Ooh! Alrighty. She has decent constitution. She deals with poisons and various other plants in her day-to-day. So it isn't the worst that it could possibly be. But it isn't great. She brings the dagger down, and as she stabs into her wrist, you see as she attempts to pull the dagger away, and it won't budge. And she looks panicked for a moment before you see her eyes roll back, and vines begin to tear out from the new wound in her wrist and start to grasp at her and the dagger and begin to dig themselves into parts of her skin. You can do something here as you watch this happen. Is there anything any of you would like to do immediately in this moment?
I don't know what I have that would help.
We can start cutting at it. I got daggers.
If you also want to assess the situation more, nature or medicine is a good one to do here.
That would be good.
I think,
Oh. Yeah, I'll do that.
16.
that's a really good
Can I try to help her pull the dagger free?
Sure. Jamie, you will run forward and start to try and pull the dagger free, the various vines grabbing at it. You see some of them begin to move towards you. So you're going to get a choice here, and then I'll describe what that 16 gets you, Irith. You can roll me athletics with advantage. However, in a moment, you will make a save at disadvantage if you do so. Or you may do the opposite. You may roll athletics with disadvantage or roll advantage on a save in a moment.
I'll do athletics at advantage.
Alrighty. Go ahead and roll me athletics
Jamie
with
feels
advantage.
awful for dragging her into this, so. Wow, the advantage did not go on. Oh wow, that just straight up didn't roll at all.
Yeah, it just didn't roll.
Try again.
An 18 will be nice. You grab at the dagger and begin to wrench it free, the vines grasping at it at her. The vines begin to dig into her skin and spread. You watch as whatever blood might have started to pour out suddenly ceases and instead becomes a sickly sap.
Oh god.
You begin to pull, and you're able to wrench the dagger away before the vines can get a hold of it. But I need Jamie to then make me a... You know what? I feel like... Part of me wants to say con, because you're so close. Yeah, I'll do I'll do con for no. Make me a disadvantage dex save, and then if you fail, we'll end up doing a con save. A 17 will be like just barely, as the vines immediately lash out towards you, and you feel it as one of them immediately pierces into your skin, and you're able to grab it and wrench it out before it finds any purchase. But you're not out of the woods yet. Irith. This thing is reacting very violently, and a change is occurring specifically with Lila. You're going to get a couple pieces of information with a 16 in medicine. The first is that it's very clear, based off of the corpses in this room and the fact that there are probably people upstairs that have also been infected in the same way, that what you are doing has caused this to happen, and so it is reacting violently and resorting to transformation now. However, in doing so at an improper time, it is incredibly vulnerable. If you can grab at those vines and remove them, you might be able to stop it from going any further, with Lila specifically.
Like, Iris is gonna like call out, grab the vines, just get the vines, focus on the vines, as she's like understanding this information and obviously processing it at like split second seeds.
Whoa, the split second seeds. I get it. It's a plant joke.
I meant speed, but we'll go with that. She's obviously trying to process and relay information at the same time, so her comment just ain't commenting, okay?
All good.
She too will... She'll cast Shield of Faith on herself.
That is a smart idea. Cast Shield of Faith
Thank
at
you.
yourself as you go and grab at the vines. I imagine getting ready to pull.
Yes.
Mancera, you see a moment. You can help Irith here if you want, and if you have any ideas, please feel free.
Oh yeah. Mansara will totally help out. Unfortunately, I'm not a magic person, and so I'm more good at punching stuff. So I will, just sort of grab on and start yanking.
You do have some special punchy monk abilities if you wanted to use, like Stunning Strike.
Yes, I do. Would that be useful on a plant?
Yeah. I mean, anything that's not immune to being stunned.
Sure. Let's make the plant stop moving then. I'll try to use Stunning Strike while I'll punch the plant. All problems are solved through punch.
Is there a way to cast Inflict Wounds on the vines themselves, or will that affect the elf as well?
That it would be something that would be extraordinarily effective, but potentially risky. Note that you do have a bard on your team, and you have you, so there is healing magic at play here. If you are to hurt her and not outright kill her, which, let's be honest, she's a druid, you probably won't outright kill her. You would be able to revitalize her pretty quickly. However, these vines are ingrained within her. It might hurt her in a more irreparable way. It would be very effective, but very risky.
Should I roll to punch it first?
Yeah, go ahead and make me... well, no, actually, you can just grab it.
Amazing. Okay, sure.
They're thrashing about. You watch as Irith runs up, casts a shield spell. You run forward, grabbing at the base. I will go ahead and roll... Oh, right. I guess I need to... Yeah. That's an 11 on the die. Do they have a +3 in con? Actually, I would know. I have their stat block. What am I fucking talking about?
I don't know. Does do that?
They have a +4 in Constitution. But I actually think I'm going to use Jamie's action from earlier to help here. Because I don't want that to just be a nothing thing that you just pulled the knife out and that was it. So I will have them re-roll that. That is certainly a failure. The vines, for a brief moment, as they begin to dig into Jamie's skin and further into Lila, they are stunned. You have a moment here, Irith. Still risky, but not nearly as risky if you wanted to cast Inflict Wounds.
Irith takes a split second and she's like, okay. We can, you know what? And she will cast Inflict Wounds on the vines themselves.
Alrighty. If they succeed by too much, something bad will happen.
Oh.
That is a 19. Oh, they're stunned. Right. Should have clarified that beforehand. My bad. With a stun, that is a 19 turned 13, which is lower than a 16. Go ahead and roll that necrotic damage for me. That's a very good thing, a necrotic damage. The vines will immediately begin to wilt. Jamie, the one that has pushed itself into you, will begin to wilt. There's a moment. Do you want to pull at it, Jamie?
I think I want to, like, grab at the vine and cast Starry Wisp, try to burn it with some radiant energy.
That works too. Just roll me the damage for that.
Sweet. It would be 2d8.
Oh yeah, thank you. Yeah, with the combination of burning radiance and necrotic energy melting away at it, it will go limp for a moment. Mancera, you have stunned it. You, around the base of it, begin to pull and wrench it outwards, and it takes a moment, but you will pull it outwards and go flying. As it writhes on the floor for a moment, you see it, a bunch of vines connected to a single, what appears to be a seed with a pointed tip, a thorn, very similar to that of a rose. It writhes for a moment before just going limp, dead. And very suddenly, Lila will start bleeding, and she will cast healing magic on herself to seal the wound.
Iris, in that kind of like split second of the thorn getting pulled out fully, she puts her hand on Lila's shoulder as well, and they'll cast Healing Word just to help a little bit as well. With
Absolutely. You help
I think
seal
Jamie,
her wounds.
Jamie like gets down on the ground like next to her and kind of like scoops her up and just goes, "Are you all right? Did we hurt you too much?"
No, I'll be fine. But we should go. We need to leave now.
Yeah, I don't know what we can do. I mean, other than just leaving, like, what do we do about the rest of the people?
The ritual's been completed. We can pave a way for others to escape, but if any of these things leave, then it could spread. Get me outside. I can perform a rite to seal them inside.
All right. Jamie's gonna scoop her up and start carrying her outside.
All right. Irith and Mancera. I look to you. Are you guys doing anything? Are you following?
Mancera's
Iris?
gonna follow, and she's gonna just sort of say, if that went on too much longer, I probably would have just put you out of your misery, if I'm honest. Good thing you survived.
She will say, actually, that I would have appreciated that. I don't think what comes next is a person anymore. I don't even think it's a plant. I think it's something else.
Those poor people.
Iris,
So-
as she kind of hangs back a little bit to see if she can, if there's anything that she can. What's the word that I can't English today. I swear to God. She kind of hangs back in that main room that they were just in. She looks at the thorn and she debates picking it up and taking it with her to take it back to the Feywild with her.
Sure. Irith, you hang back for a moment to look at this. You've heard of something like this before. Not the thorn specifically. This kind of hag magic. Hags prey on people and their desires and tend to twist their beliefs into something else. But this specifically, something this grave, you've heard of it before. A hag that mingles with the material and moves between places very quickly, causing chaos wherever she goes. There was a moment recently, you remember, somewhere near the Audradon, there was an event that took place in a secluded city where reports were said that an old woman had something to do with it. Something to do with a being that would steal people's memories and erase them from existence. All because someone just wanted something that wasn't exactly kind. And then your mind jumps to Morgan. This isn't just a hag. This is a very powerful hag.
Watch it be the granny.
It is not the granny. That is actually, Irith, you know for a fact it's not the granny. Because Thistledown's here.
Man,
She crouches down next to the now dead, she hopes, Thorn. Yes, man. Thistledown's gonna have a whale of a time with this one. Gonna have a field day with this. And she doesn't pick up the thorn itself, she'll pick up sort of the vine very tenderly, and she'll wrap it in one of her I don't know how to explain this. In her dress that she's wearing, she has these pockets and they are very thickly lined, and she'll pull out a piece of fabric from her pocket, she'll wrap the thorn around it, and she'll keep it with her before she then follows alongside everyone else.
Absolutely. You'll begin to make your way out, pushing up the stairs as quickly as you can. And when you get to the top, you will see that everyone is gathered, and Morgan sits atop a table. You remember, an hour ago, Sven had told you that there was a ceremony taking place. And Morgan will begin to speak. I will give some opportunities in the middle of her talking that if there's anything you'd like to do, you can do it. But she will say, "Welcome, welcome. Oh, I must say, I am so glad to see what a wonderful time you're having. If I were you, I'd want this party to go on forever. But we all know that such a fantasy isn't possible. Well, it could be. I mean, what if we just all stayed and talked and danced in the wind and ate our fill and remained satiated, satisfied for the rest of time? You don't like that, wouldn't you? Well,
just a profoundly lonely woman.
Can I cast silence? Cast up the speaking chat.
You will make your way out of the stairs as she begins to speak. She opens her mouth to continue. You go to cast silence. Make me a dexterity saving throw, Irith.
Oh, I was joking, but okay.
Oh, do you not want to? You don't have to.
I'll roll it, it's fine.
16 is pretty good. It would be a save, which is still a 0 for you, unfortunately.
Oh, Oh, yeah, I
Oh,
keep forgetting that.
I'm noticing that for some reason you aren't proficient in your saving throws that you should be. That's weird. I have made you proficient.
I should make my shoe.
I have made you proficient. I don't know why you weren't. A 16,
Yeah,
you will go to
proficient.
cast silence, and a vine will, from the hanging wall, will immediately snap towards you, and you can pull your hand away as you begin to cast the somatic component. It interrupts it, but you can recast it if you want. Do you want to try again, or?
Just want to say, with the proficiency thing, does this mean I'm actually not quite proficient?
Okay. All right, just for that.
I mean, I'm
Yeah,
playing a
just
bard.
like-
I'm not quite proficient in a lot of things.
The NQP mention. I think I'll wait. I'll wait before I can do anything again.
Absolutely. All of you, I will say, as you do that, as there's a brief lapse in this, and I can sort of catch you all up on your surroundings, looking around, that vine lashes out, but there are people acting weird. Some of them, with their faculties, are beginning to sort of like clutch at their arms, not like in absolute pain, but they're like itching. They just seem a little annoyed by something on them. Some people are standing completely upright with blank expressions on their faces. Some of the people here are acting really weird.
You said that if they need to like burst out early, it makes them weaker, right?
It did, yeah, just a little bit.
I say we pull the pin on this grenade, as many grenades as possible,
Yeah,
as
I
quickly
think
as
honestly,
possible.
seeing like her whole wind up with the speech and everything, I think Jamie's gonna like kind of step out into like a little bit of an opening in the crowd and just say, if you wanted to hang out with us so long, all you had to do was ask. You didn't have to go through all this trouble, making deals with hags and all.
There's a pause, and as she turns to look at you, Jamie, all of the people that are acting weird look at you at the exact same time.
Oh.
Well, it's been a while since I've been the center of this much attention. I missed it.
Go through all that trouble? But I did. I did need to go through all that trouble because I tried over and over and over again to try and get people here, to try and be important like everyone else in that stupid city. But it didn't work. But this does. It does work. It does. And it doesn't have to just stay here. Roots spread. Don't they not? And you can see as she begins to speak, lines, incisions begin to form in her arms, beginning to slit her skin and parting different parts of her body. It's like a time lapse of a flower blooming, except it's in real time. Except, unlike the other people, she's maintaining some faculty of herself. And she says, as some people begin to panic, and others begin to look towards one another, grasping at each other, she'll say, now, grasp, hold on, let our fibers and petals interconnect as we become one under our true purpose, to bask in sunlight and take in its rays from those that do not deserve its grandeur. And she begins to speak more and more as roots form from the base of her feet, pushing her upwards. Her body distends, and her skin begins to peel and unfurl into blooming petals. She speaks as long as she can until it becomes difficult and then becomes impossible, as the body that she now inhabits does not have the ability to make noise with vocal cords.
I think you need some new friends, Morgan.
Everything begins to shift. It's bad in here. Please finish.
Can I start like just like seeing where people are itching and just start giving them like a little cut on the arm or something, like expediting this process, making these things a little bit weaker.
Absolutely. You run towards cutting. People seem scared, horrified, and then emotions begin to melt away. Vines begin to expel from people's wounds. People begin to grasp at their heads and arms and legs. Anywhere they have a wound, anyone that isn't reacting this way is in a full-blown panic. You watch as one person runs towards the entrance, and the vines immediately grasp around them, wrapping and forming almost like a cocoon that holds them in place. And when it drops them to the floor, they begin shambling about. Any contact with these things is certain death. As what once was Morgan Jinrabi begins to take form, and all of the people here begin to change or run and hide, I would like to put you all on a map as we enter what will be, hopefully, a very quick combat. And I would like you to roll initiative.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, as people are starting to run, Jamie's just gonna say, "Don't touch any of the plants. Get upstairs somewhere away from them as much as you can. If you have magic, I'd use it."
Absolutely. 13.
I got 13.
Once per long rest, I can heal and also regain all my focus points. I just want to
Sure.
get my one focus back.
Absolutely. I will roll once for the plants to see if they go first. They do not.
Oh.
Oh god, my map is so broken.
Oh, yeah, it's gonna take a moment, I believe, for the map to, like, really come in. Let me...
No, I mean, like, literally the bar of options on the top is gone. It's just a gray square.
Oh! I wonder if it's because it's a new campaign. I haven't divvied out those permissions.
Well, actually, it works if I keep it in the small window. I just can't expand it. That's okay.
Oh, yeah. Well. Let's turn up the music. Come on, Terminus. There we go. I think immediately Thistledown will go, "Oh! This isn't what I expected to happen. You three... Oh, I see. Yes, this makes sense. You three, He looks around. He sees the balcony, to the outside, set with glass. He looks towards the main entrance. So which way are we going?
Whichever way has the least amount of plants, I guess. Through a window, maybe?
Window sounds good! He immediately just begins to run over here and start tapping on this window, hitting it very hard. However, Jamie, you're the first to go. Fighting in, I'll make this very apparent. Fighting here is not going to have necessarily an effect that will result in victory. However, that doesn't necessarily mean that you need to avoid it altogether. If fighting could help you get through people. So don't be afraid to do anything like that. But this seems like a bigger threat than 4 people are capable of.
Okay, good to know. I think in that case, trying to get out that way. Think I'm gonna... How far is that? Yeah, I can get there with a dash. That's no problem. I think I'm going to start running this way with Lila. And as I pass by these plants, I'm gonna cast Thunderwave.
Oh, okay. Oh, right, you have a bonus
Try to
action
crush him up
dash.
a
I
bit.
forgot.
I do. I'm a rogue. I forgot that, but I was. Am.
Go ahead.
Oh yeah, Dust, can you add my Starlight Step? Because I just realized it's not on there.
Oh, yeah. We'll just treat that. I think Starlight Step is like a Misty Step, yeah?
It's a bonus action of a Misty Step, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
You can use this trait a number of times equal to,
Your
I
proficiency,
think it's like my proficiency bonus or something.
Yeah.
So I get like 3 or 4, I
Yeah.
believe.
Just note that you have 3 of those for free without expending spell slots.
Okay, cool.
This one will get blasted. This person, as their transformation completes, will get shunted against the table, their roots excised from the ground as they begin to wriggle violently on this table. This one will not move.
Alright, that's fine. Just continuing to run towards Thistledown with Lila.
Absolutely. At the end of your turn, some of the plants are going to go. I imagine that's the end of your turn.
Yeah, it's action, bonus action, movement.
Yeah. Some of the plants are going to go. This one will begin to move its roots, creating cracks in the ground towards Lila. Lila's going to run right after you. And these ones will begin to approach, getting a little closer. They seem very slow.
Real quick,
Yeah.
I have Adrenaline Rush, so when I use a bonus action to dash, I also get 3 temp HP.
Nice.
I'll throw that on. Just wanted to make it aware, known.
I appreciate it. Thankfully, I run with an orc for lack of love. There we go. Irith, you're gonna get an attack against you.
Oh, yay.
Yeah. I think it'll actually want to do this. Oh, I love that. That's how that's set up. It has a +5 to hit.
Oh, it's gonna hit, I'm telling you.
With an 18, it does indeed hit. Oh no, I could just roll this damage on you. As the Dulcet Doom, which is what these flowers are called, slams into you, its flowers, these things that used to be hands and a head, begin to wrap around you and hold you in place as you feel their vines begin to pierce into your skin. You're gonna want to get out of there ASAP. These ones will go against Lila, who will roll a dex save. These guys are thankfully not terribly strong, so she will take a little bit of piercing damage as some of the vines stab into her. Okay, not a lot of piercing damage. And she makes a break for it. Beep, 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 beep. She's running over here. I'm gonna go to Irith.
Yeah, hey, so I'm gonna use my bonus action of Starlight Step.
That works pretty good.
To do that, I'm gonna use an action to do Misty Step.
Yep.
If that's possible.
Absolutely. You could
And
also
then I'm
just
gonna
dash.
Yeah, I forget dash is a thing. But that's okay, because I'm gonna be over here. Misty Step, dash, potato, potato. I'm over here now.
We
Absolutely.
could really burn these things with fire. They're plants. I do, but I don't have anything like that.
I have fire, don't worry.
I think it sounds lovely.
That's-
Ira,
We should
is that
burn the whole
the
place down?
end of your turn?
Yes. Yes, it is.
All right, Mancera.
That is my turn.
So
Oh, I see what you're doing. Oh, that's so fucking cool. Sorry, please continue.
I'm debating about what I want to do right now, because we should be leaving right now.
Oh, sure, but if you wanted to, like, do an arson of any place, it would be particularly effective here. Also, you must remember you're a monk. You move faster than anyone in the party.
That is true.
In fact,
Because
with your normal movement speed, you get to here.
I get to... Oh, amazing. I love being fast. Okay. So I should use my action then, and I have 2 options. Because what I could also do, beyond fire, because I can also do fire, is I can do extract aspects as well, which could be useful. But I could also just do an arson.
Sure. You also have oil on your person.
So true. Can I throw the oil and have that be like a thing that doesn't take away from anything?
I'll let it be. Yeah, it depends on what you're gonna do immediately afterwards. Like if you're trying to coat someone in oil, definitely not. But if you're just dropping it on the ground, that's not an action.
Yeah, I was thinking like chuck it and do like a firebolt at it. Make it go boom.
Sure.
And then run.
Go ahead and make me a firebolt.
Oh, I moved this. Hold on.
It's at the very, very bottom.
It's at the very, very bottom
Bottom.
of my actions, right? Very, very bottom. Yeah, there it is.
A 16 will be enough. I wanted a 15. You toss this. Which direction are you tossing it as you shoot it midair?
Where's the most? A lot of these guys are kind of. I'll toss it like straight at the dulcet bloom that's sort of in front of me. I'm not sure if I can.
Yeah. No, I this one.
Yeah. That sort of range. If it can be a little bit further, so that way I can try to affect the guy behind him. I'd do that if possible, and just.
You shoot a firebolt, launching into it. The oil explodes outwards and immediately begins to coat an area over here with flame, which you will very, very quickly see begin to spread as the roots of these plants and the tree, as you saw, have pierced through the ground and are running throughout the concrete. This building is extremely flammable.
Oh, fantastic! All right, I'm gonna make a mad dash. You said about here, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Alright, I like Picasso.
If there is one thing that I do very well, it is fire, other than punching things.
I like you. We gotta get a drink after this.
I would enjoy that. That sounds fun.
Oh, Irith has a tavern.
Perfect.
Oh yes.
I do indeed.
At the end of the round, the fire will immediately begin to spread, engulfing various of the dulcet dooms. The ones upstairs will immediately begin to recoil. Don't think I'm blind. You freak, Atlas.
I don't know what you're talking about. Genuinely.
You don't? Was it not you?
I'm looking for what I know you're saying is there, and I'm not seeing it yet.
Ren. Ren, I only know one other person that draws boy kissers on my maps.
What color is it?
It was green. I got rid of it. Or no, it was pink, not green.
It was not green.
It was pink.
Not green. How dare you? Yeah, there we go. Get it right. If you're gonna slander me, at least get the color right.
It's not slander if it's true.
Defamation.
Boy kissers in my NQP campaign?
Exactly.
Or like, who do you think?
Anyways, Many of the plants will begin to shift and move as the flame begins to engulf. They see you making a run for the exit. You'll see a few individuals noticing the gap will make for the front door. And some of them will begin pounding on it, attempting to push through. The Dulcet Dooms are going to attempt to come toward you all. You will see as what once was Morgan will begin to push ever closer as the Dulcet Dooms begin to basically round up. They are pretty much immediately going to start attempting to get at you all. But, very fluidly, I will ask, what is it that you do as the Dulcet Dooms begin to approach? This is half combat. We can speak a bit more, open-endedly, rather than the strict rules and turns.
You know?
You know, I think
Jinx. Jamie also has a flask of oil, and also like a lantern that presumably has some oil in it.
Yeah, also fire in it.
So I think Jamie's just gonna throw it right towards the Morgan plant.
Alrighty, make me you know what? Roll me like a
Sleight of hand?
That's a pretty big stretch there.
I mean, I have to be pretty dexterous for it to land in the right spot.
You'd have to be pretty athletic to have it land in the right spot.
Listen, I have a +3 in athletics. It's not bad.
I was going to say, go ahead and roll me like your dagger throw, which is a +7. I feel like that's a pretty good middle ground, using your dexterity to launch this thing. But it's not like you're not the best at doing this. Yeah, but a 25 will do it. You you light your lantern, holding it up, and throw it at Morgan, and she immediately alights. A awful shriek as the wood of her body begins to groan as she flails about, petals soaked in oil and flame landing on the ground and spreading. This place is going to go up in flames any second now. This is, the Dulcet Dooms are starting to look like less of a threat than the fire.
Mm-hmm. Alright, time to go.
Alrighty. Anything else anyone else wants to do?
Is there one that's like really close by?
Yeah, to you. Specifically.
Right on top of you.
Is there? I know that you said that like touching them is like a bad idea, but like hypothetically, with my knowledge that I don't want to get like injured by them, could I perhaps punch one without becoming a monster?
Yeah, you could absolutely try.
Oh hell yeah! I'm going to do. Hold on, I just want to make sure that I know what I'm doing here, because I just want to make sure. Because what I want to do is analyze the creatures, so that way if we need to fight any more of them, then I have extra special bonuses. Yeehaw!
Marshall Jack.
Well, what's it called? Mancera has a very special ability that can get a lot more information out of folks.
Yeah. So there is a thing called extract aspects. And what it does is when you hit a creature with an attack granted by your flurry of blows, you can analyze it, learning all the damage vulnerabilities, damage resistances, damage immunities, and condition immunities. And whenever an analyzed creature misses you with an attack, I can use my reaction to make an unarmed strike against it within my reach, and the benefit lasts until I finish a short rest, and so that's just sort of useful. So I'm gonna flurry of blows these fuckers.
Absolutely. In order to do that, you do have to make just like a normal melee attack against them.
Okay.
So go ahead and I think with your flurry of blows, just make me 3 attacks. That'll use your action and your bonus action, though.
That is. Oh, does it use my bonus action as well?
Flurry of blows does, yes.
Am I gonna fucking die from fire then?
No.
No? Okay.
You could
What?
move. You might get an opportunity attack, but that's about it.
Okay, sure. Melee 3 times, you said?
Actually, 4 with Flurry of Blows.
2,
Okay.
Yeah!
3, 4.
Okay, that's a significant amount. We'll do the damage in a moment. You lay 4 punches into this thing, making sure to avoid any kind of thorns. This thing does not have any condition immunities, nor damage immunities. It is resistant to poison, acid, and psychic damage, and vulnerable to fire and cold damage.
Good to know. Once I have done that, I'm going to hightail it out of there.
Well, let's go ahead and... Let's see. Plus 16. Oh my god! Hey, you kill it. You straight up kill it. I guess it wouldn't be 16, it would be 12, but even that is enough. With an additional 12, you just straight up kill this thing.
The green splat.
Green splat, that's great.
It falls to the ground, wilted and dead. You can move if you want.
She's gonna turn to
Yeah,
the woman who's with us. I forgot her name. Oh,
Lila.
Lila. And she's gonna be like, "See, that is what I would have done to you if it would have kept going." And then she's gonna start running.
I
God.
see.
Yeah. Oh, I also just straight up, I meant to like break open the window and get moving, like drag
Yeah.
Lila out with me on my turn.
Well, use your action
We
to
gotta
throw a
shoot
thingy.
along. Yeah, but can I just like run through the window?
Yeah, make me athletics.
Powered incorporeal.
21. You run through and immediately slam into the window, severely damaging it. You see as you do so, various vines from the outside begin to crawl up and over the window to try and stop you from leaving. The window is heavily damaged. One more thing will probably get it done.
Alright, well, Iris, if you have a fire spell or you Thistledown, just fucking get them. Or cold.
Or you could punch the window. Whatever you want to do. Irith, what do you want to do?
2 for 1.
True.
For one, this is true.
Oh, you know what? Irith, make me a
Irith?
perception check.
Oh, another one?
Yeah, one more for the road. 22. You begin moving closer to the window with everyone else. You watch as the vines begin to grow after Jamie damages it, and you look outside. That is a very steep drop. This thing rests on top of a hill, maybe even a mountain.
Good thing we have a scroll of Featherfall.
Pulls out the scroll. She's like, this was gonna come in useful. Oh my god. She puts the scroll away. She pulls out her mace, and she doesn't. She very rarely uses her mace. She's like, it's replaceable. Phoenix could always, get me another one. And she throws it at the window.
Okay, given that you were just sacrificing your mace, I'm actually not going to ask you to roll. You throw...
She's like, yeah, Phoenix could always get me another one. They're quite easy to come by these days. Yeah, fuck it, we throw.
You will throw the mace at the window, and it will shatter. The vines scatter for a moment. Would you all like to jump out the window?
Can I
Hell
activate
yeah!
Scroll of Featherfalling first?
Yes, you may. It is a reaction to cast Featherfall.
Quick, someone take a swing at me.
You all will... No, that's not what a reaction is.
Imagine.
I got everyone to laugh, so it's fine.
You will shatter the window, and all of you, one by one, will leap outside, casting Featherfall, slowing down your fall. As you begin to... well, you're still plummeting, but, at a non-lethal speed. You can turn around to see the manor, the ballroom that you had been in, alight. Everything is burning down. Lila will say, well, I suppose I'm not performing that right. But at
I
least
feel really bad for all those people.
it's true. I think this is better, though, than what would have happened. I was just going to starve them. You all will
Well, it
fall.
would have been worth the shot.
Yeah. Yeah. It would have.
They will be put out of their misery, and at least now they will burn brightly for a time. That is nice, is it not? To be beautiful, even for a little while.
Absolutely. You all will find your way down. You can make your way off into the countryside, safe. You got out of there. You don't know what that was about, but you're okay, and you actually did save someone. Lila Thornwood. She will be able to make sure something like this doesn't happen again. Thistledown will say, well, this was quite a blast. I think it would be time to return back, Irith.
Yes, indeed. Oh, this is going to be a headache to fill out.
Oh, wait, the tavern! Would you like to go to the tavern?
Oh, I'd love to.
Ah.
Oh, and you know what? Hold on a moment. She'll pull out the thorn that she kept.
Oh, yeah.
I do have a little something that we could look into about this. I did remember to grab something this time after last time and forgetting to. We don't talk about that.
Oh.
But, this time I remembered.
That is a good point. Would you two like to join us at, you three, like to join us at the tavern?
That sounds delightful.
I do still owe you a dance, Miss Thornwood. It's about everything.
Oh, that would be quite nice. Thistledown will pull out a small little artifact. You might have seen it before. You've mainly seen Pen have this, Irith. But, you know, Pen and Thistledown talk quite often. Pulling out a small circular piece of glass, which you will press his fingers against to open up a portal to the Feywild, which you all can move through, making your way to the tavern. Thistledown will look to you, Irith, as you're going through, and say, well, I suppose it's good we got that thorn out of there. It would be nice to look into it, make sure nothing like that ever happens again, yes?
Yes, indeed. And it's quite troublesome. Obviously, this hag is not Granny. You're here.
Mm-hmm.
It's quite concerning that this isn't the first event of such thing that's happened before.
Yes. Well, all's well that ends well, I say. No loose ends here.
Except, like, there very much is a loose end. The granny has wandered away somewhere. I would call that a very big loose end, actually.
Oh, well, yes, there's that
Well.
one, but at least there's no others.
But, well, if we've got the thorn, we can look into this more. I'm certain I can speak to Phaelorn about it at the very least.
That is a good idea. As you all make your way to the tavern, you all converse, share a dance, drink. We look back to the manor. As it burns, smoldering ashes in ruin, everything that was inside of that place burns, crumbles to ashes. Nothing could live. You made sure of it. Except, earlier,
Damn it, Tusk.
there were some people upstairs.
God damn it.
You never did interact with them, did you?
Nope. Are
Well.
they the ones who gave Lila the scroll?
Well,
I guess we'll never know.
I guess you'll never know. Yeah, that's right. Morgan had dealt with them. I suppose that means killed, but you didn't see any bodies when you ran out.
Oh, are they the bodies from underground?
No? No, they couldn't
Oh,
be.
good.
Because we see, from our perspective as players, as a few blocks away from the manor where this ball took place, 3 individuals with blank expressions and wounds, vines running through their arms. They were kicked out. They weren't there when you burned that thing down.
Oopsie daisy.
And I think that is where we will end the one-shot.
Well, we need a part 2 now, so...
Screaming, crying, throwing up.
Well,
Okay, so my next paycheck will be funding part 2. Don't worry, guys.
if you want a part 2, you can.
Oh my god, we should do a part 2. I'm just saying.
Maybe
Also,
so.
why was Lila an R? Just R.
I don't know. So I didn't have a token for her because I did not have a token for any of the guys. And honestly, I didn't think that she was the one you were going to side with. I did think you guys were going to talk to the guys upstairs.
I wanted to, but when she went upstairs, I went, oh well, don't want to do that. Oops.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't really want to get cornered up there with her.
So I just pulled a random druid token, and all of the druids in NPC tokens are men, except for this one, which is just the letter R. So I guess she's the letter R.
R. R.
Well, either way,
Sorry.
no, you're okay. Thank you all for coming along and joining me on this one-shot today. It's my first time doing explicit horror. I think I could have gone a little bit further. I could have gone a little harder on the awfulness. But
I mean, honestly, the fact that no one really made it out alive and intact other than Lila is pretty horrific.
yeah,
I think people peeling back like fucking onions is kind of terrifying. I think that was a great job, Dust. No notes.
Yeah, that was great. But part 2. Just
Electrical
saying.
glue.
if we get it. If not, it'll be another loose end to tie into something much, much very fun down the line.
Part 2.
Yeah.
It's gonna make everyone open up like a bloomin' onion.
Cactus Blossom.
Cactus Blossom. Thank you all very much. I will see you all later.